Growing up in a Japanese household, every time we'll go on a car trip or a picnic, my mom will make this sticky rice balls for a snack, and they're called onigiri. Today I have with me Amy. She's going to teach us how to make Hawaiian style rice balls, because Amy's from Hawaii.
Okay, they're very similar to the onigiri, and you use the Japanese styled rice, and so it is slightly sticky, and you use any type of mold that you want, or you can even use your hands, and you press it into a little shape. Usually I just use a mold, and you take Spam, you cut it, and you put it with soy sauce and sugar or teriyaki sauce.
Sounds good.
And you usually stir fry it or fry it on a pan, and then you put the rice and Spam together, and you're going to wrap it with nori, which is dried seaweed. The things we're going to need today to make Spam Mosubi is Japanese rice. It's short grain, and then you're going to need a rice cooker. And you can, if you don't have one, you can go to the store, and they start at $20. You're going to need Spam, and you can get any kind you want, but today we have teriyaki Spam. You're going to need sugar, any kind, white sugar is fine. You're going to need soy sauce, and you're also going to need nori. It's dried seaweed.
First thing we need to do is the rice. These rice makers make your life so much easier. You measure the rice, the water, and then you can go take a nap. I'm going to measure 3 cups of dry rice, short grain rice, sushi rice, 3. And the thing with this rice, you need to rinse it with water to remove all the starchy, floury coating. So you rinse it like 3 times. The right measurement to cook Japanese rice, sushi rice, sticky rice. For each cup of dry rice, you add 1 cup of water. Ready? Plug it in and wait 20 minutes. While our rice is cooking, we're going to prepare the Spam. So Miss Amy, what do we have here?
Okay, so we have canned Spam, and the tricky part of this isn't cutting it, it's just taking it out. So you're going to open it and throw this away.
Ooh, I remember.
Alright, and now to get it out of the can, you're going to have to squeeze it a little bit. So I squeeze it from the front.
Like when I put it on my jeans?
To make some space, and then you're going to invert the can and tap on it, and then it should come out.
Ooh, magic. Okay.
Alright, and then we're going to make 10 slices out of 1 can of Spam. So lay it on its side.
Half a cup of sugar, half a cup of soy sauce.
And how come you're not in our video?
Make it easier to mix.
Half a cup of sugar. Remember when you were in high school and your club, you made hundreds of these to sell, huh?
Mm-hmm. We made them every time we had a multicultural fair. We would do these for fundraising, and they just sell out like hotcakes. Once they start bubbling, that's a good sign, and just check on them. Probably 2 minutes on each side.
Spam became very popular during World War II. And it was actually our American soldiers that introduced Spam to people in Hawaii. Our rice, it's done. And after it's done, you let it sit for 5-10 minutes. And you get your wood paddle wet so the rice doesn't stick. Bottom up, kind of like folding. Gently. It's hot, and maybe put it under a fan or just wait like 10 minutes, right?
Mold about 1/3 of the way. Fill it with rice to about almost full, or almost when it looks full. Just spread it around. Eyeball it. Take this, the top part of your mold, and you're going to put it in. Make it straight and then flatten it. And then take it out and then check to see if your rice is flat. Take 2 slices of Spam, or however many is going to fit in your mold, and lay them down side by side, and leave a little bit space in the middle because we're going to end up cutting these in half to make individuals. And then go back to your rice and just top it off and repeat.
And push again, press.
Yeah, put it in. Press it down, make sure it's even, and then this is what you're going to do. Hold the top part down and just lift this and then you're gonna have. Now you're gonna roll it. You're gonna take the back side, the shorter side, fold it up, and press it slightly into the rice to hold it. And take the longer side, bring it up, fold it over, press it down with your hands. Just be delicate because the nori sheet's very thin and it can break easily. Now you have this little flat part here, and now this is what the extra sauce is for. To close it, you're going to take some of this, and it's sweet and it's sticky, and you're just going to put it on the edge like an envelope to seal it. And make sure the blade is wet or moist. And then you're going to eyeball about whatever is halfway, or you could feel for where you think the two pieces are, and then cut it in the middle. And then you'll have two little musubis. So maybe it'll look like a little bit prettier. Boop. Rice, press it, and then spam, and then more rice, and then press it again.
Miss Amy, instead of the sauce, I use what Mr. Patterson said. Just do the rice and it works instantly like glue. Very easy. Mikey can do this. Sorry, Mikey. See, I just put a little piece of rice and crazy glue. Thank you very much, Amy. That was fun, and they are delicious. If you'd like to learn how to make this rice bowl by hand, which is a traditional method, or if you do not own a mold, it's very simple. You fill half a cup with steamed rice. And the goal here is to make the shape of a ball. And then we're going to shape it in the shape of a triangle. You have like a C, you cup your hand, and then you go around a few times, pressing slightly each time, and therefore you acquire your triangular shape. There's many cookie cutters that you can use to cut your Spam. It depends on the shape that you're looking for. In this case, I think the hearts do adorable. Then I cut the nori strips in thin strips and just wrapped it around. Let's say you're having a party and you're looking for new ideas for appetizers. They will be great and they're room temperature.